France 24's James André is following the president's trip for us, and he sent us a few more details.
Emmanuel Macron has already said on many occasions that he would go to Ukraine when the political moment is right. Well, he's just announced that for him, that political moment has come. He says that there needs to be in-depth talks as to how the European Union and France can bring more support to Ukraine on the financial, military fronts. But also, he wants to convey a message that he's hammered through this press conference, that he believes that the first stage is to achieve the end of the fighting, to have a ceasefire and then negotiations. Emmanuel Macron said on a couple of occasions today that indeed Russia is a nuclear power and that it is at the gates of Europe, that it will remain at the gates of Europe, and that it has to be negotiated with. So those are probably the messages that he will go and convey to Ukraine when eventually he does that trip. Very clearly for now, we have absolutely no information as to when that trip will take place or how it will take place. The only hint we have is that the president said it needed to take place before the next European summit. The president is now on his way to Moldova, a country that is on the front line, that has had a massive influx of refugees, that is also at risk of destabilization, essentially also because part of its territory, Transnistria, is under Russian-backed control. So a country that Emmanuel Macron wants to show maximum support to, and support as well to Maya Sandu, the president who has arrived in power in 2020 and is reforming the country. We are expecting to hear a lot about European integration, or at least steps towards this integration that the presidency of France has already said is a complex process and will come in steps. But the question is what first step can be made rapidly.